Hello everyone, this is Dol. I'm here in the Judean Desert in this beautiful canyon and a creek that is called the Tz'eelim. And I'm here to talk to you today about how to jump and be a pro instead of starting every time from the beginning. So let's start. Yeah.
There are chickens here, you hear it? They're putting eggs.
There is these people that, you know, every time they do something, they start as amateurs. They start from, I don't know, it's like I'm confused, what's going on? You know, every time they come into a space, and that can be any space, they land in a space and immediately you feel this shock, this emotion of overwhelm, like what's going on, and what am I supposed to do here? And it's not really my space, like I'm not really in charge, like there's someone else that is the authority figure. There's someone else that is in charge here, and you know, there's a way to do things differently, and it gave me a lot of value in my life. That is, in a certain point, I stopped doing that. I stopped going into spaces and be amateur or be like a beginner in everything. And I want to talk to you about in this video how to do it. So the first thing you can do is you can do an emotional healing process. An emotional healing process is for the big emotions that come in when you get into a space. Maybe you need to speak and you get overwhelmed, or you're starting to feel fear, like a lot of fear to speak, or a lot of fear to jump ahead and be a pro. And for that you do an emotional healing process, because it might be that what's stopping you from actually doing this leap, this jump ahead, is an emotion. Another thing that can stop you, it might be the way you think about things. It might be your, what we call a Thoughtware. So a Thoughtware is about the way you think. It's kind of like, it's a word that is borrowed from software, you know, like a software of your computer. So how is what program is operating your computer? What operation system? That's your software. And your ideas, your stories about the world, your memes, we call it a meme, like the way your mind works to think about a meme. So for example, my meme about walking in nature is that you need to wear a hat. That's my meme about it. So it's like a picture that your mind is built from, all these pictures and ways that you do things. So you might have this meme about every time you start to do something new, every time you try to learn a new skill, or every time you're trying to advance in whatever this thing that you're doing in your life, you need to start from the beginning. And that might be your meme. Like you have this picture of this like embarrassed student that came to the class the first day and he's like, I don't know what to do. And if that is your meme, that might be, you know, something that you can change. So that's the second way to change to turn into a pro in everything that you do, is to change your meme, the way you think about things. And for that, for example, if your meme is made out of like, I need to learn things in order so I can be a pro, or I need to spend many years in developing these skills to be a pro at something. If that's your meme, that might be the thing that's blocking you. So you know, you can just do this process and undo this meme.
Hey, look, softball.
And me and my team, you know, we're a group of coaches and space holders. We do a lot of these processes with you. So if you want to find someone and grab a space holder just for this process to find your meme about not being able to jump and being pro in whatever you're doing, so grab one of the coaches, space holders, and you know, try it. So after you might change this meme, or you might transform the emotion that you have. Another thing that prevents you from being a pro, it might be that you're not connected to your archetypal forces, to your archetypal body. And I have a video about the archetypal body so you can understand more what is the archetypal body. But there is a lot in you that was stopped by modern culture. Like when you're a kid, every time people told you, no, you cannot do that, you're a kid. Or people told you, you're just this kind of person, you know, you're just coming from this kind of race or this kind of religion or this kind of background, and you cannot do those things. And so a lot of your natural resources, they got stopped in this, like, almost like there is like a cork here. It's like a bottle, and in the end there's like a cork that is stopping like all of your resources. And sometimes, you know, maybe things sometimes slide out of this narrow pathway, and you have this, like, you know, these moments of light where you suddenly became a genius in something, or you're like, oh, how did I figure this thing out? How did I draw this amazing drawing? And I never even, you know, I never drew before, and I started and right away I did this amazing drawing. Or how did I, you know, started surfing, and in my first time trying I already succeeded so much. And maybe some of these glimpses of light like managed to slide through this like narrow pathway. But when you connect to this, really, to your archetypal body, you really expand this pathway to let more light in, to let more music in, you know, like increase the volume of the music, and then you can So maybe sometimes these glimpses of light came through this, but then you didn't really fully connect it to the full potential of your archetypal body or archetypal forces. And through them, your real genius can come out, like your real specialty also in life, the thing that you're here for, this thing that you came here to do. It's your genius. It's here to burst out of this narrow pathway. So, you know, a lot of the work that we're doing in possibility management, in Connect, it's about expanding this, like, this programming, this conditioning that people did to you all your life, and squeeze this, like, all the light to come out of you like this. And then when you're connected to this archetypal body, archetypal forces, a lot more of that can come out because that expands, right? So there is this, like, another journey, as if you want to work on becoming a pro right away, is to connect to your archetypal body, archetypal forces. And it's really about this, the last thing that I'm gonna share here, it's really about, like, upgrading your idea about what it is to be a beginner, to be a pro. So there is this, like, again, it's another meme, it's another idea that there is a linear way to do things. There's, like, everything needs to be linear. And if you start seeing the world in a non-linear way, you start connecting to this part of you that can see the world in a non-linear way, that can see other possibilities when other people don't see them, or can see, like, how can you get from point A to point B without walking straight. There's, like, many ways. If you can start connecting that, you can start connecting to this idea that really being a beginner, it's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you start anything as a beginner? For example, if I go to sit with a group of people, and my archetypal lineage or my archetypal forces is about village weaving, is about connecting people together. It's been this connector. So if I go to sit with a group of people, I don't go as I'm new here, I'm new in the group, I was just invited, I need to be like small, I need to play small, I need to hide.
What's he doing?
I don't do all that. I immediately jump into like, okay, I know everyone. I'm here as part of everyone. I'm connected. I'm not a beginner here in this group. I'm not a new one. I have, great value, especially non-material value, to bring with me. I speak more about your non-material value, and in a video I'm going to connect here. It might be one of the most important videos I ever made about your non-material value. And so I immediately sit with people and I start to, I'm not starting from the beginning. I'm not starting like I don't know anyone. And it works. Like, people immediately connect to me. Like, people and the world react to what you put out, to the way your mental structure is built. That's how the world is going to connect to you. So when I come, I even use my anger. No, life is too short. I don't have all my life to start from the beginning all the time. I don't have my whole life. There's things here that I'm here for to do. And I don't have time to every space that I'm going to be new or to be the beginner in everything. So I just jump ahead and I'm like, okay, I did this before. I did similar things. I'm a pro in this. And it's not about confidence, because confidence is this like relying on this stupid idea that you have, or like this opinion that you have about yourself, this like illusion of an image that you have about yourself. It's not about relying about that. It's about relying to your archetypal forces. It's relying to your pirate in you that knows how to go nonlinear, find nonlinear solutions. It's about connecting to your center and being in your center, connected to your warrior, and it's about healing, being a healer that heals themselves and other people. In this emotional healing process, you can see a lot about how the magic of nonlinearity happen through people. And it's about changing your memes, changing your thoughtware, the way you see the world. And if you have all of that, you don't need to rely on some kind of confidence. You just have all these resources that you can be with you. And then you understand that everything in the world is the same. This desert is the same like every other desert. Yeah, it's a bit different. But then again, why would I walk in this desert like I never walked in a desert before? I mean, unless that's what I want to do because I enjoy that. And that's a different story. If you want to walk as a beginner, being a beginner is not bad. It's not a judgment video here. But it's just really about you like harnessing the forces in you and connecting to this part of you that can do things in the world, can really affect the world. So you can empower yourself and encourage other people to do that. If you want to learn more about that, we have a menu in Connect of different possibilities, different trainings and study groups that you can join and learn more about this stuff. So send me a message and I'll send you that menu. Thank you for watching.